Hi guys, it's Stephanie here. Sorry for the lack of updates. I've been very busy with school. As some of you all know, I've entered university year 1. I just completed year 1 Sem 1 and it's currently the finals term, and I'm down with my last paper, which will end on Monday, and then after that I'm flying off. So today I would like to answer some of your questions I asked on social media and I got a few responses. Thank you so much for asking them. And while doing that, I'm gonna eat papayas. Yes, I have 2 huge papayas that I cut into half, and I shall do a so-called like mukbang thing. I'm not too sure. So let's get to it then. Okay, so what I've been up to lately is just mostly studying. I so-called exile myself in my hall, which is my room here, and yeah, just to study. And I think it's quite productive, yeah. First question that I received was, how was your JC journey like and how did you feel while taking A-levels? Were you happy with your results and were they unexpected? Okay, so regarding this, my JC journey was full of ups and downs, I would say. It was exciting because I really enjoyed singing in a choir. I was in VJ choir for 2 years, Victoria Junior College by the way, and yeah, I think VJ choir was the one that changed my experience in JC. I was the very quiet one in class. Like, I would be very quiet in class, literally. I wouldn't really talk to anyone and people had to come and talk to me, or else I'll just be alone in class, like just very quiet. But I'm very attentive in class, of course. I try my best to be. JC1 started out quite fun. I really enjoyed orientation, and VJ was a blessing in disguise. I didn't expect myself to get there because I wanted to go to ACJC at first because it was nearer to my house, but my results were better than expected for O-levels, so I decided to go to VJC. And of course their choir was their niche CCA, so I had to join it. I was in my secondary school choir for 4 years as well, and I really enjoyed being in a choir, so I like to continue it. And I think my highlight of JC was VJ choir. Like, throughout the 2 years, we forged very good friendships, and yeah, everyone was so pleasant, friendly, and I still keep in touch with some of them. Yeah, it's a very homey feel. Everyone's very friendly, and when I enter practices, although it's 3 times a week, I feel very at ease and very calm in their presence. I'm able to sing my fears and stress away. Yeah, so it was the highlight. In terms of studies, I would say I got the subject combination that I wanted, which was H2 Physics, H2 Chemistry, H2 Geography, H2 Math, H1 GP, and of course PW. So the workload was quite tough. Like, it was quite heavy, but I managed to pull through. I had to be very consistent, honestly, so I would use break times to study most of the time, because by the time I go home, I'm very tired. I wouldn't have much energy to do more than just homework. So yeah, my JC life was basically that. Oh, and I didn't really have a life after JC. Like, after school hours, I would always have extra classes and yeah, just extra classes, either extra classes or CCA. So I didn't really have much of life. After school, I would always rush home and stuff. And the second part of the question is, were you happy with your results and were they unexpected? I would say I'm very thankful for my results. I didn't expect my GP to get a B because I was never doing well in GP throughout the 2 years. I never scored higher than a C. Yeah, I never scored higher than a C. So, and even my GP teacher was expecting me to get a D for A-levels, but I proved him wrong. I got a B. I worked hard for it. And yeah, that was unexpected. For math, I kind of not say expected, but I was just praying very hard for my math and sciences to get A's. And for geography, I was very disheartened. I was quite disappointed with it because I really memorized a lot of stuff and I went through so many past year papers and practice and memorization, but in the end I got a B. So that was one that kind of made me quite disappointed lah. But overall, I would say I am very happy with it. I'm very thankful for it, and it led me to, I can secure a university place, which I am right now. And yeah, A-levels, just like PSLE and O-levels, are a big part of a student's life, but it shouldn't be the main portion of your life. So even if you don't do well, there's always other doors of opportunities. So yeah, don't give up on it. Yeah. And secondly, the second question that I got was, how did ED change you as a person? Okay, some of you might not know, but I had an eating disorder before, which is called anorexia nervosa. In 2013, I was very underweight back then. I'll see if I can put a picture of me back then, right now. Yeah. I wasn't in the right state of mind actually, but during my ED days, I would be very quiet. I would keep to myself a lot. I was previously a very bubbly, happy-go-lucky person, very loud-spoken as well. I was very confident of myself, but because of some silly decisions that I made, I became very quiet, I became very reserved, and I didn't like to speak up to anyone. So I think that's one thing that changed about me. Yeah. And I would say I became very quiet until to the point that people found me very unfriendly. But actually I'm not. It's just that you have to get to know me better, then I'll probably open up a bit more, but at first impression people find me very, very quiet, and I'm usually the awkward turtle in social occasions, which I usually wasn't, but because of ED, my self-confidence actually plummeted a lot, and I'm still currently working on it. But definitely, I feel that everything happens for a reason, and it has changed me in terms of the way I perceive people. I do not take them for granted now, because my parents and my helper went through a lot during my recovery process, and I see how much effort that they put in to help me recover quickly, which I did, and hopefully I will reciprocate their kindness, tender love and care, TLC, so I can repay them, definitely. ED has also probably affected some friendships around me during the time I was suffering from it. I was very moody, I would snap at people, I was very, very impatient. I didn't have much, I would say I don't have much friends. I have friends, but I don't approach them, as I was very cold. I was super duper cold to them, and I hope that they can understand me because I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Yeah, that's probably how it changed my friendships. And my relationships with my parents, previously it was okay. I think now it's better. because I learned to appreciate their efforts more and try to spend more time with them as well. Oh yeah, ED has also made me realize that life is so much more there's so much more to life than your looks. Like, even before I spiraled into that situation, I was a very carefree person. I didn't have any thoughts of body image, what I eat, what I was wearing. Like, I wasn't very self-conscious. But through this experience, I felt that I became more self-conscious, and like people are always judging me, like using their eyes and judge me. But I think that there's so much more to life than what you eat, what you wear. It's like the inner beauty is what people see in you. It sounds cliche, but although I know first impression counts, and it sounds cliche, but the inner beauty is what really will radiate through to people upon first impression and so on. So I think my perspective of life has also changed. I am more carefree. I enjoy myself a lot more. But of course, without those past experience, I wouldn't have grown stronger in my resilience and determination. Yeah, so I think that's what ED changed about. Next question. What are your favorite types of food to eat other than oats and bread? My favorite types of food are fruits. That's what I'm eating right now. I'm having like a raw dinner, sort of. But anyways, yeah, other than oats and bread, fruits, sweet potatoes, pumpkin. My guilty pleasures are vegan pizzas, vegan ice cream. Yes. Yeah, I'm craving really whole starch, low fat foods right now, so it's practically my diet. Oh yes, and I love rice so much. Rice is life. No rice, no life. So carb up, everyone. The last question I'll answer today is, do you have any recommendations for recovery? It actually depends on individual, I would say, because I don't know what stage you are on, and it matters a lot your mental health right now to say whether any tips for recovery. Well, I would definitely not want to go back there, and just know that whatever you're doing right now, good things that you're eating, you are having a positive mindset, everything will turn out fine. And it shouldn't be, and you should continue with these efforts, because if not, you'll just spiral down, and it's something that you want to avoid, because you wouldn't want to repeat history. So learn from your lessons. Don't repeat the mistakes that you've made, so that you can be a happier person, honestly. Now, I remember during my restrictive days and exercise addiction days, I wasn't happy at all. I didn't have many social connections. That's why I missed out a lot on school and friends. So now I'm trying to pay back in that sense. Not say pay back, but really go out and enjoy life. But if you're really underweight, you should seek doctor's help, or if you really don't want to. I mean, okay, first and foremost, admitting that you have a problem is the first step to recovery. Secondly is acting on it, and you should seek medical attention, or you can get help from recovery groups, I would say. I mean, I'm always open and free to talk to. You can just message me, ask me random questions, DM me on social media, and I will definitely answer them. So yeah, don't feel shy about wanting to recover, because I've been there, done that. I can give you advice on it so that you won't suffer as greatly as I did and won't have to spend so much money and time just to recover. Yeah? Okay, so that's all I have of questions that I have for today. I think this is gonna drag on very long, so I just finished 1/4 papaya, but it's okay, I have 3/4 to go. And I shall see you guys soon. Bye!